that's policies, space policies, or the way we work. Would love to hear your thoughts on that.
I'll just offer one thing. I don't know if I have an answer or a bigger thought for space policies, but in general, and it made me think about it when you were talking, Sadhguru, just about observations, making observations, and sitting back and taking the time to actually just observe and being able to then extract and go beyond the boundaries. And I think space exploration allows us to do that a little bit because it gives a little bit of excuse for being able to see things a little bit differently. I just thinking back to the time I had up there with a fellow astronaut, John Pettit, who did this Saturday morning science where he would just, actually he was calling it more science of opportunity, just taking advantage of the environment to show how things work, which are different than how they work on Earth, like growing crystals and the edges of the crystals grow versus the faces of the crystals, just because you just pluck out gravity and the crystals grow differently up there. Just amazing little things he could do while he was up there. And just the power of observation, just taking time to do something very simple and just look at it, and it sort of defies the things that we think of here on Earth, again, because gravity is such a huge component, but it's just a metaphor for looking at things a little bit differently and just being able to make observations which allow you to go beyond the known boundaries of what you contain yourself in. So I think that's one valid reason why space exploration is good. I think it's just, I simply say it's like forcing people, it's a forcing function to think outside the box and make those observations, which here you're a little bit clouded and you can't do that. So I think that is one huge benefit, and to not lose sight of that as we keep pushing forward. That's going to allow us to open your mind and your thought process to, again, going back to the mountain analogy, the next peak, if that's what you're looking for, but at least just, if maybe not that's what you're looking for, but at least just being able to think a little bit differently and being open to other concepts.